Oh, oh ho, okay. There are character side quests to be had in here. This is Gloria. This one is Gloria, and we're gonna be talking over the big old panoramic view.
I watched it all burn from here, you know. My kingdom. My whole life.
You did, huh? Still, at least you managed to make it out alive.
I wouldn't have done if it hadn't been for Sir Sloane. I wanted to stay behind and fight, but he saved me. Although I didn't make it easy for him. It was the only time he ever raised his voice to me. If he had not done so, I wouldn't be here today. But it hurt so much to run away. To leave my country. My people. Will you walk with me?
Dry thy tears. Alright, I just need to go for a walk with Gloria. Alright, wherever that happens to be. I don't wanna... This game came out a year ago and it was in development for even longer than that, but the parallels to Ukraine with what happened to Musa are a little bit much. As I record this, Russia has been in the process of invading Ukraine, and for the most part failing for probably about 6 weeks now. And what Gloria just said right there is a story that has been echoed a little bit, to put it one way, but to varying degrees by some people who have had to flee their homeland for very similar reasons.
Every time I made to turn back, Sir Sloane forced me to continue. I was sad, angry, confused, so weighed down with conflicting emotions that at one point I didn't know if I could carry on. But he gave me no quarter. He told me I had to keep going. I remember it as if it were yesterday.
Milady, let not thy feelings cause thy legs to weaken. We must flee to safety. Thou must needs survive. This and naught else matters. Make haste. We are pursued.
Let's walk a little further.
So we're still going. And that's to say nothing of the fact that Holograd, the fictitious country that invaded the fictitious Musa, is essentially being typecast as Russia. I should probably stop thinking about that at some point, because it just gets weirder the longer I think about it. Are we going this way? Let's see. Once again, I feel like every time I come through this dungeon, it gets longer. I definitely did not feel like the first time I came through this dungeon that it was that long. This was only a 3 stars out of 10 side quest, so I'm going to take that to mean... I don't know if I should take this teleporter or not. Oh, this is the beginning. Okay. I don't know if I should take that to mean that I'm not going to be fighting anything, if this is just going to be a story thing, and it's just going to involve walking to a couple checkpoints on the map. Am I lost? I don't want to cut away, because I feel like this dungeon isn't the twisty, turny maze that the Crystal Caverns were, and I feel like it would just be a little awkward if I had to cut away. But See, what else? What else do I wanna bring up besides like current world events?
Yes. This is the place.
Princess Gloria, come! We must hurry!
Sir Sloane, are we really doing the right thing? My father is dead, and my kingdom is lost. Why should I be the only one to make it out alive?
Milady, you must stand, I beg of thee. I said stand, curse you! Oh, forgive me, child. But though you remain here and grieve for all time, naught will come of it. Thou must needs dry thy tears and turn thine eyes forward. If thou art to have a future, if Musa is to live on, 'tis the only way. Though none save myself stand beside thee now, others shall surely join thy cause in time. This being so, I beg of thee, gird thy loins and forge onward. Please, your highness, stand. Aye, this is the face of Musa. This is the princess I would follow to the world's very end.
You're right, Sir Sloane. I have to look forward. I have to retrieve the crystals, no matter what it takes. To Halcyonia. There, we will regroup and wait until the time is right. I will be counting on you, Sir Sloane. Do I have your sword?
That you do, your highness. Long live Musa. Long live Princess Gloria.
Little did I know how right he would prove to be. In time, I met you, Elvis, Adele, and with your help, and that of so many others we met along the way, I was finally able to return home. But my journey is not over yet. I will be needing your help for just a little longer. We have to make Sir Sloane proud.
And we will.
Alright, that's it for that quest. That felt like a very generic copy and paste escape the burning city sequence. The conversation, like the real-time conversation was good enough, but the flashback felt very generic. Alright, party chat time. The Pride of Musa. My beloved Musa is a shadow of its former self. Listen, Gloria, But when I close my eyes, it comes alive again. I'm transported back here. It was a small kingdom and never especially powerful, but the mountains kept our enemies at bay and allowed peace to prevail. High in the clear air, with the beautiful landscape stretching out before us, truly we were blessed. Our people lived simple, happy lives and took pride in their homeland. The fact that I was unable to do my duty and protect them, it will shame me until the day I die. But Gloria, it wasn't your fault. The only ones who should feel ashamed are the ones who attacked your home. Aye, exactly. This was all down to Adam and the others. But that does not change the fact that I did nothing. I'm thankful that at least a few escaped and found refuge in Halcyonia. King Vernon was kind enough to tell me. And though it was not for long, I was able to speak with some of them. Oh, that's great, Gloria. Yeah, they'll surely tell their children of our homeland and their children's children. Together, we will keep the memory alive. May Musa live forever in all our hearts. Alright. Very nice. I did see that there was one other character quest to do in Musa. At least one other. I I feel like all of our party members should have a character quest in Musa like that. Some sort of, like, final, perhaps maybe retrospective sort of thing. But I only saw the one. I don't remember if I did any others earlier. I don't think I did. I also feel like we still don't know very much about the first-person protagonist character's backstory, and I feel like that's a little bit overdue. I feel like we still don't know where I came from, other than that I just, like, appeared on the beach one day and Gloria was like, "Look, Sir Sloan, can I take him home with me," or whatever? I think that's how it went. Don't quote me on that. And we still don't know much about whatever that was. Let's see, time will tell. I guess if I don't find out in the game, I can always just go on the Final Fantasy wiki or something and look it up there. Are the Bravely games documented on the Final Fantasy wiki, or is there like their own... Did someone make a separate Bravely default wiki? Because these are still very much Final Fantasy games. The way that the job systems work is very like Final Fantasy V, I want to say. I don't know if they... I know I saw another one. Okay, it's in here. I don't know how the later Final Fantasy games do. I don't know if there's a like customizable job system or if every character is their own thing. Around the world... Okay, so there is one NPC in here, and they need to find a travel token. And where that will be, I have no idea. I'm guessing they're gonna be at like random places in the game world. And I cannot read these tombstones. I feel like I already got upset that I could not read the tombstones at least once. All right, Elvis, you got anything to say? Not really. This is just a brief synopsis of what we already know. Alright, did you try stabbing it with, like, the fang of a basilisk or something? I think that worked for, the diary in that one other book. In that one other story. Okay, where am I actually going? Because the quest pins do not show up on the fast travel map. I'm going to... somewhere around Halcyona. Okay. I will go to somewhere around Halcyona. Okay, so the quest pin is specifically pointing to somewhere in the Vale of Sighs. I'm not sure. I don't think we're going up, like, by the gravesite or anything like that, because that would... If that was the case, the quest pin would be pointing more, more upwards. But... Alright, are we... I don't want to really get into a fight with either of you right now, but I don't know if I can sneak around you either. Thank you very much. Let's see. Okay, it's just around the save thing. So that is going to be one travel token. I'm going to hand this one in, and I'm guessing there's going to be like 2 or 3 others that I have to find. And that's just going to be a big running around quest. And here we are. This is the first one of your things. And predictably, we need to find the second travel token. In the Sandswept Ruins. I will see you in the Sandswept Ruins. Alright, here we are in the Sandswept Ruins. The quest pin is pointing straight to my left. Okay. I haven't been here in a while. Alright, so I think I need to go, like, around this wall, is what I think. Oh no, it looks like I have to go upstairs, maybe? Yeah, this is a dungeon I have not been in a while. I don't remember my way around it that well. Most of the time when I would come back here earlier in the game, I would be going to, I think, just like down here. And that would be, like, the section where that worker was, who I had to deliver the lunch to, and where Anyhow was, where I had to... No, that's a dead end. When I had to do the her character quest. Let's see. I think this is pointing to the stage where we fought Orpheus. I think. This would be alright, right next to it anyway. So that is going to be our second travel token. I will see you back in Musa and see what is requested of us. I'm guessing there's gonna be one in all of the regions of the game. All 5 major regions of the game. Been spending a lot of time here in Musa lately, haven't we? Anyway, that is number 2. The third one is going to be... I'm sorry, I am not reading all the text. The third one is going to be in Wiswald. You have to go through a secret door in an artist's studio. Okay. I think I remember where that is. But that's just going to be in Wiswald, is it? I guess while I'm here, I might as well do my little surveying for other available side quests. There's probably going to be at least one. There's a couple places where there can be. You can find these in the Institute. You can find them in that underground area. Of course, you can find them just in town. I did check some of Wiswald earlier for additional side quests. I didn't find any. That doesn't mean there's none. For one, I think there has been more story happening since then. Oh no. Oh yes, okay, so that pin is pointing to the branch up above. If I were to just run around in various places, see if I find anything. Alright, I actually did not see any other side quests opening up in Wiswald, so I'm just gonna go up these stairs. We're gonna see these two lovebirds hanging out on the railing. And I believe up, out, and over town this way is where I can find Foley's hideout. Okay. So there's, we saw Halcyon, we saw Savalon. We're doing Wiswald right now. Up next would be Rhine. I'm gonna step on this teleporter on the assumption that it's gonna be near the end somewhere. Up next would be Rhine and Holograd, and I don't know if there's gonna be one for Musa and or Magmel. One of these travel token things. This is just a straight line. Although I think there might have actually been a reason for that in the original run through this area, which was that there were a lot more by way of paintings on the wall. Like these inks. Okay, wow, that was a really long straight line. So I can pick this up. I said. Thank you. Travel token number 3. And let's go turn this one in. And we're back in Musa, and we're gonna talk to the lady again, and we're gonna mash our A button through this whole thing. Just tell me where the next one is. The final token in Rhine. Okay, so there's not a fifth one in the Holograd region. There is just one in Rhine. Before I go to Rhine, let me stop in Aderno, see if there's anything new. Alright, so we are in, I believe this is the Dragon's hideaway place. That one dungeon. And we're not quite going to go back over here to pay a visit to Gwillem and Martha and company. But I will stick my head in here before I do anything else just to say hello. Oh, you have a side quest for me. Okay. Hi.
How's Gwillem doing, Martha?
I think he's still in quite a lot of pain, to be honest. And he's not been sleeping too well, judging by all the funny noises he's been making. But some rest and a bit of peace and quiet will do the trick eventually. I just worry it might take a while is all.
Foolish child. I'm fine.
Oh, you're awake?
I have been awake the entire time. I was just resting my eyes.
You look like you're doing pretty well, old pal.
As I say, I am fine. The most painful aspect of it all is the boredom. The more I am told I must not move, the more I long to spread my wings and fly. My people must be reassured that I am still here, still watching over them, and yet...
I keep telling you, Gwillem, you have to stay still or your wounds will never heal.
It isn't a thing.
Oh, stop pretending to be a big tough grown-up, will you? Here, hold still and let me put some more of this salve on.
You must forgive Martha. She fusses over me as if I was still a baby.
Please, you have to rest. If you don't get better soon, we'll never forgive ourselves.
Fine.
Is there anything we can do to help?
Thanks, but not really. All we can do is try to stop the bleeding and wait for him to heal. But wounds this deep take time to get better, and until they do, it's bed rest and nothing else. Doctor's orders.
Well, if there's anything we can get for you, just say the words. We'd be more than happy to oblige.
Oh, wait. Why don't we get you some of that calma grass stuff? We know it works wonders on dragons who need to mellow out a little.
The stuff you got from Master Gwydion a while back, you mean? I don't think we ever thanked you properly for that, Adele. He always said it was what brought him back from the brink.
That was a long time ago now. It was the first time I came here, right?
Yeah. Oh, you didn't half surprise me, showing up out of nowhere and asking if we knew where your sister was.
Well, dragons know everything, don't they? I thought it was at least worth a try. And it's not like I showed up empty-handed. I brought a bottle of that stuff they told me dragons love to drink. Although I seem to remember you polishing off most of it.
Really? Oh, it was so long ago, I can hardly remember.
I don't mean to intrude on your reminiscences, but...
You're right. We were talking about calma grass.
Aye. I reckon we should go and fetch some, don't you?
It certainly might help to ease my discomfort.
Great. If I remember rightly, it grows in a place called the Frosty Forest.
That stuff that dragons like to drink. Alright, anyway, we need to go. This is probably going to involve a decently hard fight, because I see I get 2 growth eggs as a reward for that. Alright, well, glad I decided to come back here for a visit. Can I talk to the dragon? I can. Fortunately, I can't get that good of a look at you from down here. I do like... I'm pretty sure I've gone off on this multiple times already, probably in this very game, but I do like the tetrapod dragon designs better than the hexapods. Makes them look more like birds, and I like birds. Alright, anyway, what I actually came here for is this thing. Travel token number 4. But yeah, I feel like this particular side quest is gonna be like 40 minutes, maybe more of real time. And it's gonna end up being like 10 minutes maximum of video. Thank God for video editing for letting me keep the pace up, but let's just say if you've ever wondered why I usually don't do a sign on or sign off at the end of at the beginning and end of these Bravely Default 2 videos, it is because games like this, with so much cutting around, make it really difficult to anticipate exactly when a like 25 minutes of final footage is going to have elapsed. Here we are for the last time, I assume anyway. Here's your stupid travel token. I don't know why you couldn't have just gone and gotten it yourself. You probably would have explained to me why you couldn't have just gone and gotten it yourself if I'd actually been reading anything that you said. That is quest 099. Alright, and we're going to get some Genji Gloves as a reward for that. What do those do? I feel like I've got those already. I've been picking up pieces of Genji equipment here and there gradually. The gloves are new. Will raise my physical defense and magic defense by quite a lot. Alright, that is a, that's just like a charm accessory item. I've also got a normalizer, reduces likelihood of enemies feeling brave by 25%. Since most of what I'm fighting now are bosses, and bosses have a very, like, strict AI schedule, I feel like that's not going to do much for me. And a Stink Blossom, which is apparently new. A collectible resource, the flower of a large humanoid tree monster known for its unique aroma. Oh no, that's a unique item. That's not like a monster bait or a potion ingredient or anything. Okay. Where was I going after this?